I almost didn't start recording again. But we're back. Oh. There. I'll try to go for another hour, and then I'll take stock tomorrow at work on if I regretted it or not. I'm going to predict yes. I'm going to regret it. But at least for now, I am sleep deprived and caffeinated enough to not give a flip. So that might be the secret to streaming, right? Overly caffeinated. Everything's still going, right? Kind of feel like maybe I messed up the sound for no reason. I didn't even change it. I'm gonna double check. Nope, it's fine. Man, I've got the stream running on my other screen over here so I can like preview the quality, and I am sorry that the quality is the way it is. I'm capable of bumping it up, but I don't have the options button on my stream, so you won't be able to change it if I did. Yeah, it just says auto and source. Should I go in that barn? I feel like maybe there's... Yeah, I did. I'm losing it. I'm already losing it. Are you telling me the fridges are coming to life now? Ow, ow! It's gone. I think I saw that in an Indiana Jones movie once. Oh, the tractor. Oh! Melt! Battery! What are the odds I could just run past these anyway? Is there ooze? I feel like this is prime ooze territory. And I was just getting ready to say that train better not come to life. Ow! Get out of here! Crushed by a train. Let's do over, shall we? Oh man, look at that train. I hope that train doesn't come to life, because if it does, it's gonna be a problem. Oh no! You know what? Take that. Perfect. Out of flash. I was gonna say snap grenades. Out of snap grenades, but they were put to good use. There's a light in here. Oh man, open! Seriously.
I needed a key for the door.
Snapdragon fireworks. We'll go with that. Oh, ho, ho. Totally worth the train boss. Coffee thermos. Is that? That's it? I guess the key was hidden in the shed, so you had to kind of brave the train instead of rush to the... I suppose. Ah. Anybody here? Somebody's boots. So can of beans. A modern TV.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawled back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
So there actually seems to be like 3 realities? Because there's the one where we came in on the ferry and then moved into the lake. The house on the lake that vanished. And then this one that we're kind of in at the moment. Where we woke up in the car wreck a week later. And now there's an Alan Wake writing a story somewhere else with cameras watching him. And it looks like it's the cabin that's missing. Which I guess you could argue is the first... is the reality with the cabin in it. So he's writing. He's writing somewhere. What is the gun that I have now? Is that a shotgun? So I want this. I would like this. Yes. Hunting rifle. I still go back to the revolver. Bye, tree. You will be missed. The dark presence is just like knocking down trees as it moves along. It's like, screw this tree. Wapow. What'd that tree ever do to you? I'm an expert in dark presences, and they just don't like trees. So there's a secret cache. Is that a text?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
So, like Twitch chat. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I mean in general. I don't mean like I. You know what, Mr. Kidnapper? If you're wanting the manuscript,
Birds.
you know what's out here. Evil birds and dark presences. They're just hovering outside of reach. They're gonna attack when I'm on these little... I told you, they're coming. Burn, baby, burn! Oh, gosh. They came back around. This is what you save your flashlight batteries for. Have they dissipated? Nope, they came back. Actually, I think this is a new swarm, but still. I'm running for it. Ain't got enough batteries to last. Ah! Something about quoth the raven. Quoth the raven, get out of my face. Oh, perfect. Kind of. Ah! At least we're safe from the birds. Swear if this whole thing is because of like spore infestation, I'm gonna rage quit. I'm already lost? Oh, there we go. But no, this cave is really... Oh. Not cool. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Do we go down? Or do we go back? Alice?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice? Alice? I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
I'm tempted to jump in, but I think that's probably a bad idea. page.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
So now we know where the big guys with the sledgehammers are coming from. Beer and ghost stories. I wonder... We could have just walked on past, right? Flares! It means the boss is coming up, right? We have 17 flares. Huh. Who hunts with the sledgehammer? Well, I guess it depends on what state you're in. Also, state of apocalypse.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
And then there's this other parallel story with this FBI agent who's clearly got a beef with me. I thought that was like a cave troll or something at first. I'm like, jeez. Nope, nope, flares. Hey, big guy. Take a flare. Take a flare to the face. Boop. Here you are. Alan Wake is a cold killer. And that's why you get 19 flares. And coffee. Huh. Okay, so it's saying to go left. Oh, okay. When given a choice of left or right, and you know you need to go one direction, go the other direction. See where it goes. It's collapsed.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Oh dear. This is like a legit Tomb Raider tomb puzzle. Beep. How do we want to move this? I feel like that's too high for sure. Let's try it there and see what happens. Or do I need it down all the way? Oh. Not all the way. Just there? Safe enough to walk on? I hope. Yep. Heh. It's a nice touch all of a sudden that I noticed where when how he holds the flashlight when he's climbing and then the beam shoots off to the side. Huh. I don't want to, like, I think that's how I want it. Yeah. That ladder's up. I can't climb it. If this is how they build mine shafts, I mean, good for them, I guess. Ta-da! Oh, okay. It wants me to go down and raise it one more time. No, it can't be that simple. It's gotta be one more. Push a button and then raise it up and then. Hop? Hippity hoppity? That was not a happy noise. These be the way out instead of going to explode? You. Okay, so Mirror Peak is probably at the peak. So once again, let's go this way. Ow! What did it... What? Someone said something. Was it Alan who said something? Let me see if I can, like, hook a loop around and not step into the light. Nope. It's like I would have liked to have picked this stuff up before the checkpoint, but... Oh. Did it die? No? Alright, we got flares, birds, and batteries. Alright, you. If this is Mirror Peak, I've got 42 revolver shots, 9 hunting rifles, 6 flares, 15... Yeah, 6 flare shots, and 18 flares on the ground. Why do I need so many flares? I'm getting worried. Especially now that there's a manuscript up here. Wait, read it.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
So Tor Anderson is like, you remember those two old guys in the diner? And the one is like, I want to listen to Coconut. And the other one is like, oh, you have a terrible taste in music, you idiot. The grumpy one is this guy, Tor, I think. Because he was like, if I had my hammer. Sounds like he killed a nurse with his hammer? It told me to focus. I'm holding F for focus, and nothing's happening. There's the peak. There's a beautiful peak. But, I mean, it's... I fell. It's no Bob Ross, but I appreciate it. Oh, is there a gondola thingy? I see a rope spanning this thing. Oh, crap. Oh, that was that big noise. Remember that crash down here? And I'm like, oh, did the light shut off? No, it was the cart coming to a stop. Man, we're gonna have a bird attack.
Cable car. Just great.
My sentiments exactly. Now I know why we have 18 flares. There's no gate on this thing. Don't move. Birds. Flare. I hit the button to flare. I will use all these flares. Ow. Yeah. What now? Caw-caw. You're gonna have to try harder than that, Mr. Presence. Or Miss Presence. Perfect. This is just where I wanted to be. Oh. Where's the other one? Did he fall off? Oh, there he is.
Shit.
It's throwing trains now. A nice, quietly subdued click. Open the door. I forget where I said. It might have been in Discord. It might have been on Twitter. That one of the things in Alan Wake is flying trains. Trains falling from the sky. That was not the scene I was describing, by the way. Oh, ha, ha, ha! Yeah! There better be a coffee thermos in here. There isn't. I ain't got time for this. Whew, that was an axe. It's so quiet in the lights. I like lights. You like trains? I like lights. Oh, Cauldron Lake. So we meet again. The 8th deepest lake in the world. Is this a real place? Whoops. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. But I thought they said he went down with the island. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Sounds like a haunted place to me. I wouldn't take a vacation there. Not a real place. Okay. I would have looked it up. Because I feel like when they bring out like stats, like 8th deepest lake in the world, it's like, are they really basing it off an 8th deepest lake in the world? Does anybody know what the 8th deepest lake in the world is? Where's my mouse? Dare I look up? 8th deepest lake in the world. Is something called the Great Slave in Canada. This is not Canada. If anything, it is Washington. It's wherever Twin Peaks happened. Where did Twin Peaks happen? Wikipedia. One of the top rated series in 1990, blah, 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 blah. Plot. Washington. Yep, Twin Peaks, Washington. Okay. Slight detour, but now we're back. Wasn't there something early in the game about like a guy on the far end of the bridge? Or was that in the trailer? Or yes, this. I can't remember if that was part of the game or part of something I was watching. But there's no person on the edge of the... Oh! I like how my light is actually hurting this guy in the cutscene. Don't you even think about it, Buster. Yeah, fine. Hey! I don't appreciate this! Oh. Ah! I'm impressed by how Alan can like reload a battery in a flashlight without turning the light off. Oh, there's a cache somewhere around here. See the yellow dots on the rocks and the trees. Ah. Again, Bright Falls Light and Power. The significance of Bright Falls Light and Power will become clear before the end. Oh. The bridge is out, but a conspicuously placed manuscript page. Yoink!
Mott had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins.
Mott.
There'd been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
I'm pretty sure Mott is the kidnapper we've been interacting with, and he is now working on behalf of somebody else. And Agent Nightingale is after Alan, and the Dark Presence is after Alan, and... okay. Maybe Mott's boss is the Dark Presence, double playing itself. I mean, full disclosure, I have played this game multiple times, so I understand the general concepts, but it's been long enough that I've forgotten the details, so... it's like half a new adventure. A whole new game. That looks like it's a door that I can smash. You know how they like board up old doors, but then they leave the stairs? Well, what do you know? Hello, coffee thermos. Taunting coffee thermos. Oh. It's a ominous stairs into the basement. I'd rather go in this door. It's gonna make me go in the basement. Bonk! Oh my. This basement is full of this glow-in-the-dark ink. It's just like, Tom. I miss you, Tom. CW and TZ and a heart. CW. What's her name? I know there's a Cynthia, but I don't remember if that's a W. TZ is Thomas Zane. You talked to me on TV, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. Who was CW? Yeah,
TZ is Tom Zane. He's the diver guy. The first writer who went down with the island. I know this. There is a Cynthia who was like the old lady carrying the lantern around in the diner who was like, "Don't go into the dark, young man. You could hurt yourself." But there was that person that Tom was falling for that he was writing all about at the lake. I forget her name already. Oh! There's a lot of ammo in this building. And a lot of flares all of a sudden. I feel like maybe we're stocking up for another... plastic diver guy from, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Something's... Yoink! This is what all the ammo's for. I'm going back upstairs, boys. Up! Oh! Drop the flare! Don't... It's like get flanked by like 12 of them. Ow. Put the flare down! You axe. If I get hit again, I'm gonna die, and I don't know who's hitting me. Someone causing problems? Whew. Hoo-ah. You're causing problems. I used up almost all my revolver ammo. Don't worry though, we can now get this coffee thermos. Actually, all of a sudden, I remember the statistics page. Kills with the revolver, 86. 6 flare kills. 8 shotgun kills. 14 hunting rifle kills. 59 flashbang kills. 7 vehicle kills. 16 indirect kills. 24 poltergeist objects destroyed. 368 birds killed. 54 batteries used. 48 of 106 manuscripts found, 33 of 100 coffee thermoses found, 3 can pyramids knocked over, 9 chests, 9 radio shows, 8 TV shows, 5 of 25 signs, no alarm clocks found, no cardboard standees found, and no Night Springs video games found. Interesting. Really, I was just going to look for the coffee thermoses, but I forgot there was so much junk to find.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
A boat. Well, what's that over there? In a manuscript.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Foreshadowing.
Wait! Are you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Ah! Ah!
He dead. I told you he didn't have her. I honestly didn't remember if he did or not. Wait a second. Can we sneak down? Nope, that looks like we'll die if we jump off that side. Oh, cutscene. And the end of another chapter. That was chapter 3 of 5, right? Yep.
Oh my, what a wretched life. I was born on the day that my poor mama died. I was cut from her belly with a Stanley knife. My daddy did a jig with a drunk midwife. Who's that yonder all in flames?
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Still wearing that tweed jacket.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Whoa. You.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
What if I refuse? Throw the chair out the window. Okay. So, this would be a spoiler, I guess. But I am the sort of person who really dislikes it when a horror story, I guess, turns out to just be like, oh, it's a metaphor for mental illness or whatever. It's like, I hate that. I want a horror story that's like spooky stuff. That's really spooky stuff. So, this is not like, we're only about halfway through the game, so this is still not like the explanation. Wake Emerson. There's like fruit candies. Night Springs video game. There was like achievement for that. Not achievement, but stats for that. Night Springs video game found. I found it. It's right here. How much you want to bet this is like a concept art, actually, for the game, and they decided to put it up on the wall? Because there's like a shadow guy with the stick figure. He's shining the light at it. My light flickered. And I feel like maybe the power's going to go out because it's been pretty windy here. But it seems okay. I want to go this way. Fine.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Well, it doesn't help that the player is going to be a belligerent little dork. So I'm not going with you. Throw the chair out the window. When the character and the player are on the same page, it's a glorious thing. What do you want? That's what I thought. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Let's see elevator. I'm not going down the elevator. That's a big elevator. Hello, bear. Whoa. That's creepy art, if I'm going to be honest. Don't know what it is, but it's creepy.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as
You
I
are
can
here,
after
Map.
an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and dark.
Skyrim art.
A feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
You're
We go this way,
making
Alan.
I
You're-
wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a
Nope.
skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Yeah, like you're working for the dark presence.
Cauldron Lake Lodge, 1912. What else does it say?
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Suppose I should look, right?
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
The coming storm. I'll show
Alan,
you
what
a
I'm
coming
telling you is
storm.
good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of
Someone
the
who
illness.
talks this much can't be
Hartman
telling the
obviously
truth.
loved his own voice. His
world,
words
See?
echoed madly inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Yeah, before we leave, I want to read this. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
Ah, in the memory of a dear friend and a poet. TZ.
What is that? In tenebris. It's probably not Kadir. Kadere? I don't know.
In tenebris cadere. Canary?
That is a real thing. Google has popped that up. Oh. And the first hit is from the Remedy community forums. Remedy being the studio who made Alan Wake. It is Latin for to fall into darkness. Apparently. The more you know. That was a pretty cool nugget. Wow, after the motor mouthing you did, it's really eerie to just be walking in silence. Yeah, can we talk about for a minute how the slogan of your
Let's go inside.
insane asylum is to fall into darkness? Guess what? I know Latin.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Emerson.
I got you. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Alan, please, this way.
But look, I'm gonna say it's another. I'm gonna chalk it up against Dr. Hartman. The other people here are way crazier than Alan is.
Come, Alan, this way.
But I want to talk to the crazy lady. He knows karate. He works on video games. Yes, I agree. He might be useful in the breakout. Oh.
Now,
Hello.
you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
That's just exactly what the Dark Presence would say.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby.
I
They are,
approve.
well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done.
Yes.
I'm afraid that
Thor's
the
hammer.
rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
He just gets...
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh,
Yes.
he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else
could understand the world when it's like this. It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
That Bob Balder threw the amp through the window, hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
I am tired, man. So tired.
I want to go home.
Wow. That was a whole lot of stuff you could have just run away from. I kind of want a checkpoint. But, yeah, now that we have, like, the doctor and the crazy people, who do you think is telling the truth? Where's my room? I don't want to read the stupid sign. Nope, you're tempting me. I don't want to read the stupid sign. Oh, who's...
You can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk, talk, talk all the time and express their feelings.
Hey!
Shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
I'm just going to walk away from this one. Take the coffee.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
What do you want me to write for, beefcake? Shut up.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
I'm very quiet because there's a whole heck of a lot of story dump going on right now. Okay. I really just want to read. Okay. After this.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Thor's wrecking the place. I approve.
The chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Checkpoint reached. Okay. So, I am still wide awake, but I have to stop now because work won't wait in the morning. So, yeah. Yeah. So I really don't even know. I'm starting to remember more as like it unfolds. So there's stuff I could say, but it's probably mostly spoilers. So I'll just not say anything for a while. But the doctor is lying. Okay. Well, thankfully my schedule is I'll be streaming again tomorrow at the same time. Maybe not for as long. I'll see how I feel after this. I'll see how I feel I'll see how I feel tomorrow after a 3-hour stream this late. And if I'm okay-ish, maybe we'll do 3 hours again, but I kind of don't want to like get into that habit yet. I'm so sorry. So, I swear there was something. There was something I wanted to say, but they kept cutting me off. I don't remember. It was back in the room when they were just talking about all the music and rock and roll and stuff, and I forget. Oh, they kept calling him Thomas Zane, which is the first writer guy. And this is kind of, I guess, like the third kind of like the third perspective on it, because they, of course, the very first one, you're driving in and get the keys, live in the cabin, which seems to be the perspective on the TVs. And then there's this one where you're like, you woke up on the car crash a week later, and then now there's this one again where it's like, no, they're crazy. You just need to take your pills and recover. And write. You need to write, Alan. Plus, totally not a crazy house. And the lamp lady. They mentioned the lamp lady again. So there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. It's definitely a game that when you play it through the first time on normal, you want to go back through and play it again, because all the pieces that come together at the end, when you play it again, you can see it's all there already while you're playing, and you don't know it unless you already know it. Which is pretty awesome, actually. Which might have been what I wanted to say, because I feel like now that I've said that, I feel like, okay, I've said everything I want to say before I end the stream. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to get these queued and uploaded by then, but since it's this late, I won't have like an hour to get everything arranged, so I don't know when these videos will go live on YouTube. So I guess in the meantime, if you liked it, you can follow. You don't even have to follow forever. I just need, I just need followers. I don't even want affiliate for like, oh, subscribe. I just want affiliate for the options button so I can stream 1080p 60 and not kill everybody's internet. It could be so pretty. It could be pretty, but it's not. It's 720p 30. Very low bandwidth because my family's internet is very slow and I would like them to watch, but okay. That's it. Do what you want. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. I don't feel like I want to rush through this game like I did Halo. Halo got kind of boring at the end and I'm like, I just want to get done. But I like this game. I like it a lot. Okay. Good night. I'll see you guys later.